Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's Failrace episode on GTA 5 with Nexon and have an aero that doesn't quite know when to stop tumbling over. The initial roll, well, sort of hilly road, a little bit too much speed in a high riding, well, sort of people carrier. Still not done yet. Still not, half expecting it to explode, tumbling into the ravine. But there we go. I mean, it's just a good old-fashioned roll down a hill for the poor car. That husky doggo on GTA 5 racing in the Monroe, a little forgotten car these days, is leading the way. However, the car on the inside hits the barrier quite hard, manages to get launched, and it is the car we're riding on board with that gets the worst of it. That's very stuck on the wrong side of the barrier. Not quite what you want. Tom Nars on Mafia III, driving around with a boat, where it turns out we have the world's strongest tree. Yes, that is, it's not even really a tree anymore. That's sort of just some sticks poking up out of the water, but they are enough to roll over a boat. That's impressive. That's some Failrace approved foliage right there. On to Project Cars 2 next, with a base on dude and 911 that goes for a very, very big accident in a very high-speed circuit, but amazingly gets away with it. Normally, you put a wheel on the grass there, you're going to end up in a lot more trouble. A lot more trouble, as Fustercluck is about to show us. This is the normal outcome. This is Snetterton, I think, heading towards the final corner. Is a little bit too wide with the Clio. Rear wheel on the grass, spinning and then curbed. Yeah, that's your normal outcome. That's your normal outcome. High speed, wheel on the grass, a little bit wonky. Not the Porsche's fantastic pirouette and stay pointing in the right direction without even touching a wall. Yeah, Clio not having such a good day. Redline Prime on Forza Horizon 3, playing a game of Flag Rush, always good fun, trying to chase down a vehicle that is heading towards the pink zone. It is a huge two-wheel moment and a fantastically timed steal. It might be the most Failracey steal followed by a scoring that ever did happen. That's, yeah, some serious luck / well positioned. A Chilled on Forza Horizon 4, racing around the airfield cross-country circuit in big SUVs, and well, this was always likely to happen at some point. I've had my fair share of troubles with this tunnel, but it's the AI. It's the AI that have stuffed it all up entirely. Yeah, one of them, I can't actually see what it is up ahead. The red car's got stuck, and everyone else is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Volvo Emperor on Horizon 4, playing around with a slightly laggy train, of course. Now, this, nothing new. In fact, the surprise car's not being punted as far forward, but it's being gradually turned around on the viaduct. However, as they go to leave the viaduct, the Volkswagen is positioned perfectly to be shunted off, and a lovely backwards roll. I mean, it's a slight step up from a forwards roll, I think, a backwards roll. An impressive push and launch from the train, nevertheless. Bruce Skagstein on Horizon 4 is using a peel to get a bonus board in a tiny little gap. The problem is, the peel's a little bit stuck, and the physics, I presume, a bit of like the bonus board or a bit of the wood stuck underneath the car, because no matter what way we go, peel just cannot seem to, it's reversed out. Nope, ping back in, and they're going to ping back out, and we're going to go spinny round in a circle for no real reason. Yeah, don't confuse peels with wood. And we could probably confuse a peel with a bit of cardboard, let's be honest. Sticking with Horizon 4, we are racing at rather high speeds at a 350Z as we go over a blind crest. Sudden tractor, not exactly what you want to see. Amazingly, the Nissan gets away with that all rather well. It actually went underneath the tractor enough to, well, roll the tractor over. A little bit of tractor tipping for you. The problem is the tractor doesn't really want to stay rolled. As the player goes back to investigate, just sort of pings its way out of the hedge, out of the wall. It will eventually very slowly come back down. I mean, that could have got a lot worse for the car, honestly. Head-on collision with a tractor. You don't expect it to be the tractor that comes off a lot worse in all of that, but there we go. It's now just sort of stuck on its side, jittering around. And naturally, as anyone does, when there is a vehicle doing peculiar things, you go and bop it. Well, in this case, bopped it and it did more peculiar things. Now it's a blue tractor. Magic colour, I don't know, maybe it's holding its breath or something? Who knows? Stinty Boy on Forza Motorsport 7 is racing at Yas Marina as we come up towards the first corner. Tries to cut back underneath the Alpine, just gets it a little bit wrong, ends up turning the Alpine on the curb, and the Alpine goes over. The best thing of all, though, is not only did the overtake take place, the Alpine actually got going and is still in pretty good position. Okay, it lost 2 places, but it only lost 80 foot from a roll. A roll on a curb, and that's very well done. to have got away with that. Still Guns on F1 2018 is behind the safety car. McLaren's up in 6th, doing unusually well. Now, the safety car is supposed to be coming to an end. However, they don't really time it very well, as the safety car comes to an end as it goes past the pit lane. So the game wants to release the cars, well, kind of when it gets to the finish line. So we're all going like the proper, sort of everyone's backing up incredibly slowly around this part, theoretically to go for a run towards the start-finish line and so on, but the safety car's still there. So the game's going to make everyone do an incredibly slow lap. Yes, I mean, it's not as bad as the safety cars we've had at Monaco that screwed everyone up. It took a lap and, well, quite a lot before it eventually was all was all released, by which time your tyres are completely gone. It's not, not particularly great safety car. Not as bad as the Monaco incidents, but never mind. Toaster Axed on City Car Driving was trying to refine the road when a G-Wagon ends up on top of the sky. That's not quite how you're supposed to car. Not good. Also, I noticed the Skyline's wheels a little bit through the bodywork. The G-Wagon, though, is surprisingly happy to sit on the roof of the Skyline. It is surprisingly happy to just kind of balance up there. We even make it around a corner with the G-Wagon still on the roof, and it's only because it clips the side of a traffic car that's stopped. Although as it does fall off, it manages to spin the Skyline into a ditch. So, I mean, it was safer really having the G-Wagon on your roof, and that's not a sentence you say very often, but there we go. That is, though, going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the Failrace clips and mission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit them. But that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.